166. Shouts to you guys yesterday for making a fucking hell of an intro podcast. I think we had a very good time yesterday. That was a lot of fun. Go check that out. Episode 1 of A to Z Complete Podcast. Went over the best albums of the 2010s. Watch The Throne. I think that there was a little bit of there was some shenaniganry.
There was some controversy.
A little bit of shenanigans that was going around, but we're not here for any negative thoughts. We're here for positive thoughts. More importantly, today we're here to make money. We're here to make some fucking picks for UFC 286, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to get in by doing the opposite order of what we normally do. We're going to hop right into the fucking main event. We're going front to back today, all right? Usman versus Edwards 3 going to happen this Saturday, at 8 o'clock, by the way. So make sure you guys are all here by, I don't know, like the fucking early prelims are 1 o'clock. Damn. You know what I mean?
Are you off? That's early.
Oh, yeah, all day.
All
day off. I'm probably going to make some lunch, maybe grab some pizza or something like that at noon. Chill out. Maybe get some day drinking going. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. And then I love this idea because it's going to be 8:30 and we're going to be done.
It's going to be sick.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
We can figure out if we're actually putting bets down today because, we were all positive about UFC 285.
We're all positive last week, I'm thinking, too, and we sucked.
No. I mean, like, betting-wise. Like, we made some money on 285.
Yeah, we did.
You did, especially, yeah. So, yeah, let's hop right into it, all right? Main event, Leon Edwards versus Kamaru Usman, the trilogy that was never supposed to happen, all right? Leon Edwards, 2 inches taller, which is bullshit. He's like half an inch taller than Usman. 2-inch reach advantage for the former champion Usman, who is 4 years elder of Leon Edwards. And what are the odds saying?
I think plus 200 for Edwards.
Yeah, minus 280. Minus 250 now for Usman.
Wow.
So people are kind of throwing some money on Edwards lately. It's a little interesting. Usman to win by decision plus 105. Usman to win by TKO plus 280. Leon Edwards to win by TKO plus 480.
To win by technical decision plus 440.
Edwards by decision. What is that?
Yeah.
Plus 440.
440. Usman by submission. Edwards by submission. That shit ain't happening.
No.
I'm not wasting any time here. I've been saying this for a minute now. I'm going Kamaru Usman, personally.
Not locking it up.
I'm probably going to lock it up.
Really?
Probably will. Yeah. Listen, that fight, that was the definition of a fucking buzzer beater. All right. Besides Prochazka Teixeira, that was like, it was 30 seconds later in the last minute, but it was a fucking knockout. Caught Kamaru Usman with a great combo. It was a fucking picture perfect leg kick, head kick, whatever. It's not happening again, dude. Usman was fucking him up in that fight. Fucking him up. And he's going in there with that dog in him. He's been having that dog for the last 6 months with some other motherfucker from Britain carrying his title around. Usman's coming in there to fuck shit up, to clear his name, go back in the win column. Mind you, I think Usman has like maybe 3 more fights in him, including this. I think you're very close to seeing Usman retire.
See, that's my big thing is,
his knee, he has to walk downstairs fucking
backwards.
His knee is fucked.
He has to walk upstairs backwards.
I get that he has the chip on his shoulder.
Downstairs.
It's downstairs?
Yeah.
But I think he's taking the fight too soon. Like, I just feel like he should have waited a little while longer.
Well, he got surgery. He's waited a long time. It's been like 6 months.
6 months, 7 months.
I know, but he got head kicked to the dome.
Yep.
Bad.
Yeah, he did.
He took a 20-minute nap. He talked about it. He said he woke up in the ambulance after the fight after thinking he was going to, knock Edwards out. I don't know, man. I'm starting to think I want to take Edwards, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I think that this is the fight that Leon might kind of solidify himself. And I think if he wins, I think Usman's just going to retire.
Yeah, so there's some interesting...
Longest winning streak in the UFC right now, right?
I mean...
that'd be Makhachev. I want to say Edwards is second, though.
He has over, I think he has 10 or 11.
Oh, yeah, because he was at... Well, here's the thing. I think the UFC doesn't technically call that because he had the no contest with Bilal. So, like, when we saw the graphic the other day, It was like Makachev, then Shevchenko, which isn't there anymore.
Yep.
And then I think Darush was third. So I think they don't count no contests in there, which is why they say John Jones is only on like 6-fight win streak, for example.
Anyway, he's on an 11-fight win streak. He hasn't lost. You know,
Leon Edwards' last loss was to Kamaru Usman in their first fight.
I'm going Kamaru Usman. Lock it up. Lock it up.
Oy, oy, oy.
Izazoush.
Izazoush. Izazoush.
Do we think we're going to see any more Leon taking down Kamaru? Anything like that?
I think we are.
I mean, it's a good win streak, right? There's not a lot of top names besides Usman, but you have Luque, Barberena, Cerrone, Nelson, Dos Anjos, and Diaz. You almost got fucking what would the UFC be like today if Nate Diaz finished off Leon Edwards instead of pointing at him? Remember that shit?
That was crazy, bro.
That
He literally
spawned.
got up.
You want to talk about buzzer beaters?
Dude,
that could have been the greatest.
that bitch
buzzer
ass
beater.
queen.
That spawned the greatest quote in MMA Complete history. Fuck that bitch ass clinch. Oh my god, dude. I want that to be my ringtone. It was so great.
Just fucking pointing at him instead of going at him. So,
4 minutes and 4 seconds left.
nah, well, 4
No,
minutes and
56 seconds
56
left.
seconds
Yeah.
left.
Yeah.
I will.
Leon goes to decision a lot, man.
Leon goes to decision a lot. A lot.
It's interesting. Look at this. His last knockout before Usman was with 1 second left against Peter Sabata.
That's got to be the
5 years ago.
And he has a submission.
5 years ago today?
And he has a submission with
March
2 minutes
17th?
left.
Oh my God! It is
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
5 years ago tomorrow.
Dude, this guy's like the king of buzzer beaters. Holy shit. He has a submission in the third round with 2 minutes left. He has a knockout in only 8 seconds in. And he has a knockout with 1 second left in that fight. Jesus Christ. All right, so Usman in the last minute of every round and shit needs to be fuck careful. Jesus. All right.
He needs to wrestle more, man.
People are clowning on his wrestling lately. They're like, he's the most overrated wrestler ever. This and that. He can't even wrestle. He just says that he can, so people won't try to take him down. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's ludicrous. I am going to pick Usman as well, but I am not locking him up.
Mm-hmm.
That is not a lock.
I'll take Usman too. I'm not.
4-0 for Usman.
Yeah.
All right.
The way underdogs have been hitting on the main event, it's a little sketch, but I'll take him.
Gaethje versus Fiziev. This will probably be the fight of the night.
Fiziev.
This will be a war, and
Fiziev.
I'm more interested to see if you guys think that there's going to be a knockout in this fight or not.
They
Well-
both have enormous chins.
I do
So-
think there is going to be a knockout. I don't think it's going to be early,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm definitely going for Fiziev, and I'm even going to lock him up.
Really?
Yep.
Harry, you going for Fiziev?
Yep, and I'm also gonna lock him up.
Dude, I'm going Gaethje. I don't know why, but I've had the strong feeling that Gaethje's actually going to fucking pull something out of his ass in this fight. I got to fade you guys.
If Gaethje would wrestle, then it would be a little bit more tangible, I feel like. But
It's
Gaethje's just
not
going to
in
want to
his
stand
bag.
and bang. And in the first round, he's going to get nailed.
Well, I think
He's gonna-
Fiziev's going to actually bring on some wrestling. I think Fiziev's going to try to take down Gaethje.
I mean, maybe, but I don't think so. I think it's going to be a stand-up war, man.
I think if it's just a stand-up war, Gaethje has a great fucking chance, dude. Gaethje's striking. People don't give him enough credit for being a technical striker, as he is. Yeah, he's totally a throw it, fucking stand and bang, throw it to the wolves, just go. But he has some crisp uppercuts. He has some fucking knockout power. I just think it's gonna be a real good fight. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take Gage. I'm gonna fade you guys. Gunnar Nelson versus Brian Barberena. Brian Barberena taking this fight on 2 weeks' notice. This fight was supposed to be D-Rod, Daniel Rodriguez versus Gunnar Nelson. D-Rod had to pull out because of a hamstring issue.
Pussy.
Fun fact, I know Brian Barberena's next fight. I started a thread on Twitter with Brian Barberena and Nico Price, and it ended up with both of them like fucking being like, yo, this would be a good fight. Like, the fans obviously want it. We have like mad people. And Brian Barberena is like, oh, dude, I got you after this next fight if you're down. Like, yeah, I'm down. So that's going to happen in a couple months' time, which is kind of cool. But this fight, with 2 weeks' notice, I know that Brian Barberena is a pretty big underdog.
He's like
Right.
plus 200.
Is that it? Plus 290. Plus 290 against Gunnar Nelson. Brian Barberena, I know, just beat up Robbie Lawler in a fight that like Lawler tried to empty the gas tank and beat him up, and then Brian Barberena just fucking he was beating the shit out of him actually in the last round because Lawler, ran out of gas.
He also just got submitted by Dos Anjos.
Did he? Oh, you're right. That was his last fight. Yep.
I'm still gonna take him though.
You're gonna take him at plus 290.
I am.
Gunnar Nelson lost 3 of his last 5.
He took a break.
Well, look, I mean, he lost to Ponzinibbio, who has been in and out of the top 15. Got knocked out basically in the first minute. Lost to Leon Edwards and Gilbert Burns. Goes to decision a lot.
I just don't like his style of fighting. Like, he sits in a karate stance and he like throws his right hand and waits to just shoot takedowns.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think it's gonna work against Barberena.
Brian Barberena, 54% takedown defense. Gunnar Nelson averages almost 2 takedowns with 66% takedown defense. What are we saying for reach here? Same exact reach.
Brian Barberena also throws like 5 times the amount of strikes that Gunnar Nelson does.
6 strikes landed per minute for Barberena to less than 2. Yeah, he does.
So he's just gonna. I think he's just gonna be throwing just the
but
whole
with 2
time.
weeks' notice, I feel like Barberena's going to come out swinging.
Yeah, but then I look
he's
at the
gonna
Sean
gas.
Strickland fight, and I think that they're always training, and he just came off of like a bad loss with Dos
Right.
Anjos. So I think he wins.
Yeah, so you're taking the dog here.
Yeah, I am taking the dog.
I think I'm going to have to go Nelson. I love Brian Barberena. I think he's super entertaining. The 2 week notice scares me, and the fact that Nelson is, I think you called it right. I think he's going to take his time, find his moment, go for a takedown. In the later rounds, he's probably going to spam him, knowing that Barberena may not have as much in gas tank. I'm going to have to go Nelson here.
I'm going Gunnar Nelson.
I like how you just said spam the takedown, so I'll take Gunnar Nelson.
All right. We got some fades going on early. Love that. I just like the fact that we're not actually all picking the same people, because last week we did, and rough. Jennifer Maia versus Casey O'Neill, women's flyweight division. Casey O'Neill, 9-0, 25-year-old with a 5-inch reach advantage, facing the 34-year-old Jennifer Maia, who is a title challenger in 2021. We got a striker versus a wrestler here. Jennifer Maia, definitely a good wrestler. Casey O'Neill prefers to stay standing. This is interesting. I think I'm going to have to go Casey O'Neill here. I think. Casey O'Neill could be, like, she has a couple more fights. She's in the title conversation. I don't know if she's really a contender yet. Casey O'Neill minus 175 in this fight. (4-0) in the UFC. Her best win. She beat Antonia Shevchenko. She beat Roxanne Modafferi only by split decision. Wow, she landed a lot of fucking strikes. How was this a split decision?
The other girl got 2 takedowns.
2 for 4 on takedowns, but Casey O'Neill landed 100 more strikes.
And
That's
she
crazy.
only had a minute of control time, and it was
Guess
still
so.
a split decision.
Damn.
That's weird.
And then Jennifer Maia, who is 2 of her last 5. She's only beaten Jessica Ai and Marina Moraz. And that is coming after her championship win. So she really doesn't have that great of a win record either. I'm definitely taking O'Neal here. I might even lock her up, to be honest with you. You got 4 strikes landed per minute for Maia. Maia actually only has 0.3 takedowns per fight.
Yeah, she doesn't have a lot.
Casey
O'Neal has a
O'Neal.
lot.
Oh, Casey O'Neal goes for takedowns.
Yeah.
With almost 9 strikes landed per minute and a 2.5 takedown average per fight. That's crazy.
That just seems too good to be true.
Well, she's only had 4 fights. 2 of them, actually, because Lara Procopio is somewhat decent. Like, she's definitely been in the UFC for a couple fights. She has 3 finishes on her record, too. This girl could put the lights out, maybe. What are we saying for rankings here? Jennifer Maia is the number 9 ranked fighter. Casey O'Neal, number 11.
Well, I'm going to go Casey O'Neal, too. I'm saying that. She's moving on up.
Moving up.
I'm gonna go with Jennifer Maia.
He's taking the dog
He's
in the
fading.
chick fight. Damn.
I'm going O'Neal.
I love that. I haven't switched this shit. So that was Maia versus O'Neal. Going on to I would say my other pick for fight of the night besides Gaethje Fiziev, which would be Vettori versus Dolidze. Super interesting fight. We just saw Roman Dolidze have a crazy turnaround, fought Jack Hermanson, put him in a calf slicer and TKO'd him. That was a great performance. And now he's getting the top 5 fighter. Roman Dolidze, who only started in the UFC like a year ago. He's now coming into the fight against Marvin Vettori, one of the best in the world. Vettori minus 280. I would have thought that line would be a lot closer.
Really?
I thought so, yeah. Vettori's a little bit better on the ground. Like, I don't think Dolidze is going to have his way on the ground, because Dolidze is a jiu-jitsu guy.
I just think from all the experience and all the fights that he's had, I feel like that's why everybody's betting the bank on him. Like,
Vettori's only 29 years old. He's already 18-6. He's fought for the title against Adesanya in a pretty good fight against Adesanya. He's been in the UFC for a minute.
And he's fought double the amount of fights that Dolidze
has one of the hottest girlfriends in the UFC against Roman Dolidze, who's 12-1, 34 years old. 2-inch reach advantage for Dolidze. Yeah, whoopee.
We know about this.
Yeah, I don't know about this one either, to be honest. You got Dolidze, who lost to Trevin Giles. That's weird. That's his only loss. Has 3 TKOs in his last 3 fights, which all happened within 6 months of each other. Kyle Dawkins, Phil Hawes, Jack Hermanson, all TKOs. That's a pretty good resume right there.
Give me Vettori. Lock him up.
Yeah?
Yep.
Lock in Vettori, huh?
Yeah, I am.
It's a dangerous lock.
It is a dangerous lock, but I have confidence.
All right. I see you.
I might change it. I might, but I don't know.
Dolidze only has a 33% takedown defense. Barbara Vettori, 74% takedown defense. That's really good.
I'm gonna go with
the Italian wet dream.
Vettori. I am not gonna lock him up. I do like Dolidze though. I think he's an interesting sprinkle, and I will be betting on his ass for sure. His last fight, dude, he was impressive. He got out. He got taken down to the ground, and he got out of it right away. So if he can do that against Vettori.
I kind of want to rewatch Dolidze versus Hermanson.
I definitely would like to watch that as well, but I don't think that Vettori is really going to take him down that much. I think he's going to stay standing a lot.
I mean, I do too. That's what I want to see from the Hermanson fight. I want to see how Dolidze was doing standing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Jack Hermanson was doing pretty well standing against Dolidze. If that's the case, Vettori would definitely do well.
I mean, the strikes at 47 to 25.
Dude, if there was a dog to take on this card, I mean,
Yeah.
I know I already took Gaethje, but I like the leads, eh?
Interesting.
Now Leon Edwards.
Personally, I don't think Leon Edwards is gonna win now.
Hmm.
I mean, we all picked Usman. So.
It's an interesting dog. I think Leon Edwards is an interesting dog.
It's a very. I am definitely going to sprinkle for sure.
You know what? I'm gonna take the leads, eh?
I'm
I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna have to go with you too because I think he's pretty unpredictable.
Yeah, super unorthodox. That calf slicer, what do you call it? Roll or fucking, what's the word? It's not a sprawl. It's not a roll. It's like it's basically a sweep. It's a calf slicer sweep.
Yeah.
That was like no one had ever fucking seen that before. It was ridiculous. All right, so that's already the main card. We love that. We love fucking getting this out of the way early. Moving on. What do we got up next? Jack Shore versus Makwan Amirkhani. Jack Shore, who is right now the number 15 ranked bantamweight fighter, making his debut in featherweight for this fight, which was very weird to see because he's 16-1. He's been in the bantamweight division for a minute. He's now moving up to featherweight to fight a guy who it's very similar tail to tape, except Amirkhani is 6 years older. Jack Shore.
If there's a major favorite to lose, this guy's fucking losing.
Yeah,
His last fight was pathetic.
Jack Shore minus 500 versus Amirkhani plus 380.
His last fight was pathetic.
Yeah.
He
Lost
was
to Ricky
so bad,
Simone.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's 10 pounds lighter. He's probably going to feel better at 145, and he's fighting somebody that's not really that great. I don't
I'm
know.
saying
I'm
I'm gonna pick him, but I mean I'm saying if there's a major big dog,
And the people he's beaten, I'm not too impressed with. Like Timur Valiev is out of the UFC already.
awful.
Ludwig Shalinian, he's also out of the UFC. And then the rest of the guys I haven't heard of. He did put a fucking beat down on Shalinian. That's pretty fucking one-sided. But like the Timur Valiev fight, that was close.
I might have to fade this son of a bitch.
Versus Makwan Amirkhani, who is 1 for his last 5. Lost to Jonathan Pierce, Lerone Murphy, and Edson Barboza, who are all on the cusp of being ranked in the featherweight division. But he doesn't have like a signature win. Mike Grundy, Danny Henry, Chris Fishgold, and Jason Knight. You know,
And they're all by decision.
he lost Arnold
One.
Allen.
1 sub.
He has 2 subs.
2 subs.
To be 3 subs. All anaconda chokes.
That's interesting.
That is interesting. 4 takedown average per fight with a 38%. So he's going for takedowns.
Wait, are his only wins?
What is this?
Jack Shore is an
guy's-
80% takedown defense, though. That's filthy.
What is this guy's
That's really
height?
fucking good.
And he has a lot of fights, too. So.
Amirkhani is plus 380. Where am I? Okay, there I am. I mean, listen, it's easy to like nitpick and be like, okay. Amirkhani has some submissions here. But I think what you said, Jack Shore, moving up 10 pounds, is going to be a little bit lighter on his feet, I think. Or, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not
Jack
weight
Shore's
cutting
minus
much.
900, dude. What are we doing?
he's not.
Like
He's 500.
He's 500.
minus 500, sorry. It's like, what are we doing here? You know, if we had the point system set up, which we still need to figure out, and I was like, okay, I'd win some more points if I bet on Amirkhani. Maybe I would take him just to be like, yeah, fuck it, let's try to get the
See what
underdog.
happens, yeah.
But I got to go Shore here. I mean, he's a. Then again, his wins weren't that impressive,
I
right?
know, that's
Like
the only thing that's like a toss-up, right?
80% takedown defense against a guy who he wants to get to. Amirkhani wants to get him to the
He
ground.
wants to go for a sub.
1 inch reach advantage for Amirkhani, which is nothing. Jack Shore is still 28, so he's still fucking getting better and shit. He got subbed by Ricky Simone in his last fight.
That's a good fighter, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Who was 2 for 8 on takedowns. Arm triangle from full mount. That's tough. It's real tough, bud. I'm gonna go Shore. I just took Delize for my fucking underdog. I'm gonna go Shore. Getting minus 500. Can't pick him.
Nah. It's not even a lock, anyways.
Yeah, no, it's not. Amir Khani's worth the sprinkle, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Shore too.
Urban Harry?
I'll go Shore.
Oh yeah.
4-4.
Yeah.
4-4.
I gotta tell you though, motherfucking Amir Khani's interesting. Could do it. Could do it. You're right. If there was a fucking big favorite to bet against, it'd be Jack Shore.
Yeah.
All right, coming up next, Chris Duncan versus, I think it's Michael Morales, if I'm not mistaken. Omar Morales. Omar Morales, 37 versus Chris Duncan, 29. Duncan 9-1, making his debut in the UFC. Omar Morales will have a 1.5-inch reach advantage. I put down somewhere on Twitter already that Chris Duncan was my pick of the week. Chris Duncan, who is only fucking -110. It's actually a pick'em now. He was -105. So I don't know how that went up, but anyway. Omar Morales, 37, lost 3 of his last 4 fights. Lost to Medic, Pierce, and Giga Chikadze. Those are good losses. Those are very good losses. But doesn't have any good wins. Like Shane Young's all right. That's a decent little win. And then Chris Duncan making his UFC debut after Dana White Contender Series after getting knocked out and a knockout in the Dana White Contender Series. I just remember like I went through this whole thing and I saw either a highlight tape or that Chris Duncan had an impressive. He's a Bellator guy, right? So he had 2 knockouts in Bellator. He has a bunch of fucking knockouts, actually. He has a guillotine choke, and it looks like he has 6 knockouts on his record before going to Dana White Contender Series. -110. Omar Morales definitely has a lot more experience. You got to give it to him, right? Like 1-1, he did get knocked out by Borshev, who's decent, who has a lot of power. Did Chris Duncan? He got knocked out in the Dana White Contender Series versus Omar Morales, who's been fighting in the UFC since 2019. He's fought good people too. Chikadze, Pierce, and Medic. Those are very good fighters. He got fucked up by all of them, but nonetheless. -110, pick him. I'm taking Duncan here.
I just worry about all these people who are coming into the UFC with great records because I truly don't think that there's any competition like in the UFC.
Of course.
So, I mean, it's a pick'em, right? So it's like wicked hard, but
you got Omar Morales, 0.54 takedowns, 63% takedown defense. Chris Duncan, who averages 4 takedowns per, I want to say that is like 4 takedowns per 15 minutes. I'm pretty sure. Right? Because he has only 2 takedowns, but it was with like 7 minutes time. So that would make sense.
It's a pick'em. It's a pick'em.
What's going through your guys' heads right now? I want to hear some reasoning. I want to hear some fucking hot takes. I
don't know neither of these fucks. I don't
Mhm.
know who to fucking pick. They
Yeah.
both suck. So I'm just gonna go with you on this, Zach.
Take it, Duncan. Don't say that because if he loses, it's not.
All right,
on
then
me.
I'm going Omar now.
Okay. It's a good pick. It's a smart pick.
what the fuck?
Why did I put? You didn't lock up Jack Shore, right? I don't know why
No.
that was. Yeah, okay. So do we need to get the coin back out? You know what I mean?
I might have to do that.
You can just put me down for Omar too. I think the experience is going to be key.
Omar Morales definitely more experienced. Which is crazy to me that like Morales, His last 4 fights, he's going against good people. Chikadze, Shane Young, Jonathan Pierce, and Euros
Let me know,
Monique.
bro.
And Chris Duncan gets put against him in his first fight. You know what I mean? That says something about what the UFC thinks Duncan could do.
Yeah.
Morales also 37.
And he's on a 3-fight losing streak.
2 fight. Lost 3 of his last 4.
All right, so I'm gonna take Duncan because of that.
Tim Duncan.
I mean, does Morales get cut if he loses his next fight?
Well, first of all,
Right.
who is Omar Morales, right? Like, you haven't really heard the name that much. He's 37. Yeah. I mean, this will be his first fight in 10 months. I think possibly.
You know what? Swap it.
On Duncan.
Yeah.
Give me Duncan.
All right, the boys are aligned here.
Oh, I did choose him first.
You did.
Good. But we're
Right,
saying it now.
he's-
It's not because of me.
But
It's
the
not because of
Omar,
me.
man, 10 months, 2 losses, dude. The fuck is this guy doing?
Yeah.
Sleeping under a rock?
His last win was 2 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I was a young pup.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
I
right.
didn't
We
hear
were-
that.
we were-
Fucking, I was like 7 years old.
We were cubs. All right. Sam Patterson versus Yanal Ashmouz. Patterson making his UFC debut. I believe Ashmouz is 2. We got 10-1-1 versus 6-0 here. So guys that are not too keen to losing. If that fucking matters at all. I guess not everybody. No one's keen to losing either.
hate
Sam
losing more than I
Patterson
like
looks
winning.
like he is 20 years old. Is this weird? I don't know why I just thought of this. He kind of looks like Dave Portnoy a bit. Does anyone else see that? Like just the face, obviously, just the face.
Like half the age. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know.
Looks like
He is English, so he will be. You know what? That's
Oh,
actually something I didn't even think about. Chris
In his
Duncan
hometown.
is from the UK, so he's like doesn't have to travel, and Morales does, which is kind of helps our pick there.
Tim Duncan.
Um,
I'm gonna lock this.
what are we
fucker up.
saying? What are we saying for this guy's age?
Really?
This guy's 27, 26 actually.
Did we choose?
He's
this
about to
fighter?
turn 27. Sam Patterson is on quite a little win streak he has going on here at Brave CF. Won his only
What?
at Brave CF.
Who? Who that?
Fighting Yanal Ashmouz, who is 6-0, fought in the PFL, won unanimous decision. Both of these guys have fought nobodies.
He fought one fight in the PFL Challenger Series, not in the
Mm-hmm.
PFL. So a snooze. I don't know, man. A
A
snooze.
snooze.
He sounds like a
Fucking
snooze.
snooze fest. Is that what you're calling here? Can you bet on that?
Can we bet on if it's going to be a snooze fest?
snooze fest?
Patterson is minus 280. Sam Patterson. They don't have any fucking like UFC data, so we can't look at all that shit.
And they don't tell like if he's a striker or if he's a freaking wrestler. No,
Well, we can
like,
see that he has multiple submission wins. A lot, actually. Guillotine, guillotine, rear naked choke, guillotine, rear naked choke. He also has TKOs. Win by punches, win by punch. Split decision win here. TKO. He lost his second ever fight, and he hasn't lost since. So this guy is definitely a mixed martial artist. He can knock you out, or probably he can win by submission.
he's got a 4-inch height advantage. No, 6.
Really?
The other guy's 5'9". He's 6'3".
Yeah, you're right.
Patterson?
You're right.
Dude,
6-inch reach. 6-inch height advantage.
what's the reach?
This doesn't have his reach. 10-inch reach advantage for Patterson.
Dude, lock him up,
bro.
Lock
10
him
inch?
up.
You already know that shit over 6 inches. That's
That's a
that's
10-incher.
63% chance of
That's
winning.
a 10-incher right
Yeah,
there.
that's that motherfucker's winning.
Remember the last time we locked up a 10-inch?
I'm not locking him up. I'm just saying I'm betting on him.
I didn't lock up that 10-incher, but this one I will.
Who was the last one? Was it Garimbo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
think
gonna
we
go
locked
with
him
the
up, but yeah,
United, I'm
Fletcher
pretty sure.
Fletcher fucked him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I go with the best percentage, chance, 63%. That's a winning. That might be
I'll go
failing
with
in school.
Patterson.
Okay.
That might be failing in school.
It might
But
be.
that's
Did
better
you
than
say,
50.
It might be a B minus
say you lock
or an
him
F
up, Garth?
minus.
So you locking him up?
So I'm not locking them up.
Okay.
No, I'm locking
Steve?
him up.
All right. Up next, we have Makayev versus Filio. Listen, I don't think we really need to even look at this.
No.
Put them
But-
all across the board,
We're good.
right
All
down the
thank you.
line.
Filio is also on a short notice fight for this fight.
He's gonna get
No,
the submission win. I don't know what round it's gonna be, but
He likes to showboat. That's the only thing I have against Makayev. He likes to go in there. He likes to be cocky. He likes to do some dancing. He's gonna get caught when he's fucking. He almost got caught in the last fight.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember this. It was a pay-per-view. I can't remember who it was against, but he got put in a rear naked choke with 5 seconds left in the second round, and the bell saved him. Garb, you taking Makayev, yeah? Minus 900.
No, I'm fading that.
Lerone Murphy versus, was it Gabriel Santos?
yeah, something
Versus
like that.
Gabriel Santos. Lerone Murphy 11-0. Gabriel Santos 10-0. Is Gabriel Santos on less than a month? It's probably just around a month notice. Lerone Murphy is a fucking savage. This is supposed to be against Nathaniel Wood, which has been a really cool Brit versus Brit banger. Lerone Murphy has not competed since October of 2021, so a year and a half out. But he has wins against Ricardo Ramos, Douglas Silva de Andrade, and Makwan Amirkhani, who are all. I mean, Amirkhani is definitely the worst of that bunch. Amirkhani got 5 takedowns against Lerone Murphy. Jesus, 5 of 7 in the first round.
Damn.
That's pretty good. 4 minutes of control time against Lerone Murphy.
Someone didn't want to stand.
That's the guy we picked Jack Shore against.
Hmm.
Who got 5 takedowns against Lerone Murphy. That's pretty fucking good.
Okay, I might have. Did I pick Jack Shore?
No, yeah, we all picked Jack Shore.
I'm gonna revisit that one at the end.
Remember, Jack Shore does have a 80% takedown defense.
Yeah, not in that fight though.
Tail of the tape real quick. 3.5-inch reach advantage for Murphy. Murphy will be 5 years the elder of Gabriel Santos. And again, 11-0 for Murphy, 10-0 for Santos. Santos is fought at LFA, he fought at Future MMA. And he looks like he gets fucking ground and pound. Or no, he has a head kick to ground and pound. He has a liver punch to ground strikes. Rear naked choke, rear naked choke, rear naked choke. This guy's obviously good on the ground against the guy Lerone Murphy, who I guess got taken down a fucking lot by Makwan Amirkhani. This poses a nice little stylistic matchup. Gabriel Santos wanting to get this fight to the ground, or Lerone. I would love to know if Lerone was injured or if he just took a year and a half off. Injury that had him close to death ahead of comeback. Really?
Jesus, this guy's gonna die in the ring. This guy's gonna fucking drop dead.
Close to death, but I'm back to full health now.
What a great way to start an interview.
He was knocked off his bike, bleeding heavily from his head.
Huh. You know what that seems like? A comeback story.
This motherfucker bleeding from his head and he's gonna get punched on it? Okay.
It's all right. He's got
That
some
sound
scar
like a
tissue.
smart
He's
idea.
got some scar
That sound
tissue
like a-
up there, you
He
know?
might have
His
a metal
nickname's
plate.
the Miracle.
The miracle?
Lerone the Miracle Murphy. Wow. Wow. Dude had cranium surgery.
What is that?
That's like your dome surgery.
And he's
Uh,
fighting?
Yeah.
When did it
If
happen?
he gets fucking
Had
head
to have
kicked.
been in the last.
Well, I'm sure he got
couple years.
cleared or
Yeah.
he wouldn't be able to fight.
No.
It took a while for Murphy to get cleared to resume full training. He insists he's back to his best. Had a showdown against Gabriel Santos. Feels as good as he's ever felt. He said,
Yeah, you just felt
I
like
thought it was
death.
game over. I didn't think I'd be back here anyway, especially so soon. The doctors were saying all sorts of stuff like fighting is no good now.
This guy might die. This guy.
No stranger surviving a rush for death. Having
No.
been shot twice in the face 10 years ago.
Dude, this guy is a
Guy's a
legend.
survivor.
This guy a
Damn.
Purple Heart.
Jesus.
This guy hasn't even been to war, dude, and he has been. What the
Didn't
fuck is
Joff
this guy
Neal
doing?
wasn't Joff Neal the one who was talking about being in kidney failure
Yes.
and having a
Yep.
dude? He's winning.
Wow.
That guy's winning.
He
This
is.
guy's winning.
This guy's winning.
He's winning.
And it's come what he hasn't
Is this
fought in a
When,
little
a-
while.
when asked how he survived 2 horrific ordeals, he said, "Purpose. I've got a bigger purpose in life."
That is
Whoo.
quote it,
Savage.
put it on a t-shirt.
Woo. Wow.
So-
I want to know when the fuck this took place though, because he says so soon. Like, did this shit happen like 4 months ago?
This guy just
No.
regrew his own head.
No, it probably happened a year ago. April 18th, 2022, a year ago.
Damn.
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 Damn,
How long has he been in the
Damn. Gabriel Santos, again, he has a bunch of submission wins, man. He has a bunch of submission wins. He is the Moscatino. Moscatino, is that like a Mexican? Oh, pfft. Fought on my birthday.
Last fight.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Whoa.
Walk it up.
So, Lerone Murphy, here's another thing. Lerone Murphy, British. This guy fights out of Brazil, got a short notice, probably had, got acclimated like a week later than everybody else. I don't know if that really makes that much of a difference. I got to go Lerone here. What are you
mean,
saying for odds?
I am
we've kinda just looked at
contemplating
it.
locking this dude up.
This dude can't die. He just
This
won't
dude
fucking die.
won't die. Damn.
Is this not on the sports book?
Probably not because it's a short notice fight, right?
Yeah, but I thought the last time we looked it up it was like minus 170, so that doesn't seem like,
Well, on
Yeah, it's not on the
ESPN,
sports book.
he's, I think he is minus 170.
All right, what are you guys saying?
Yeah, he's minus 175 on ESPN. I am also going to go Murphy.
Duke is killing Oral Roberts right now,
Really?
murderizing him.
Oh, yeah, they're up by, 14? It's only first half.
And Auburn's beating Iowa. I have Iowa. Shit. All right, sorry. Back to it. What are we saying? Murphy or Santos?
I'm going Murphy.
Yeah, the guy that died
That won't die.
The guy that won't die.
won't fucking give up. Dude. He's got purpose.
I got to tell you, man. I almost want to pick Santos though. It's interesting. I think that
Do it.
I said almost.
Do
it. Pussy.
Pussy. Yeah.
You
All
won't.
right.
You won't pick him.
Chris, is it Chris Duncan versus
Yeah, Christian Duncan.
Christian Leroy Duncan
Leroy.
versus
Leroy Jenkins.
versus Dusko Todorovic.
You know what that is, Aaron? Okay.
Yeah. 5-inch reach
2000.
advantage. 5-inch reach
Crazy.
advantage for Leroy. That's interesting. Christian Leroy Duncan.
Christian Leroy Jenkins.
Is this Duncan's first fight in the UFC? It is. A veteran of Cage Warriors, where he racked up a 7-fight win streak. He is 7-0 actually. That's yeah. He has decision wins. He has knockout wins. He has a single rear naked choke win. This guy loves to go for the TKO though. Definitely likes. And all of his knockouts come from 1 minute into the round. So he likes to come out of that corner fucking blazing. He's facing Dusko Todorovic, who has been in the UFC for a grip. Won 3 of his last 6 fights, 2 of his last 5. He lost to Punahele Soriano, RoboCop Rodriguez, Chidi and Jucani. He has some good losses there. And he beat Jordan Wright, who I'm not impressed by, honestly.
I'm going to Todorovic.
Really?
I'll be back. I'm going to the bathroom. Yep.
Yeah.
Can't hold it.
I think I might fade you here, honestly. I might go Leroy.
fucking line. This coin's about to get tossed.
Todorovic has a 45% takedown defense with a 1 takedown per fight.
I'm gonna go with the favorite.
Again, 5-inch reach advantage for Duncan. Who's the favorite?
I'm going
Oh
with
yeah, Duncan minus 230. Yeah, I was already leaning that way.
Me too.
Dunks. You
Dunkaroo.
going Duncan, Grove?
Yep.
Okay. Moving on, blazing through this real quick. Hadley versus Gordon. This is a good fight. I'm gonna have Jake Hadley for this. Flyweight fight is gonna be a lot of fucking crazy shit going on. 26-year-old Hadley is 9-1. 32-year-old Gordon is 14-6. Gordon will have a 1-inch reach advantage, so very similar tail of the tape here. I think Malcolm Gordon is actually the guy that almost submitted Makayev in his last fight, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So Gordon had a good fight against Makayev before he got subbed in the last round. He did get taken down by Makayev 6 times, but Jake Hadley doesn't go for takedowns. He tries to stand and bang. Malcolm Gordon has a tendency, he will go for some takedowns every now and then. Jake Hadley, 2-1 in the UFC, or actually 1-1, and he had a Dana White Contender Series win.
If you were to fade him, I wouldn't be mad.
What do we got here? Minus 400 for Jake Hadley? Jesus.
That's so outrageously.
I mean, that's,
so
you know, I
weird
thought it'd be closer to minus 200. Minus 400 seems a bit steep to
Yeah.
me. Malcolm Gordon he got fucking Makayev into a rear naked choke. I don't think that this fight's going to go to the ground, to be honest with you, though. Gordon has a tendency to go. His takedown defense is 9%. Wow.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good, man.
It's pretty good, dude. It's 9% better than me.
Actually, that's wrong. Technically, you have 100% takedown.
I do. I have
Technically, you
100%.
do. Never been
This guy needs
taken
to
down in
take-
the UFC.
This guy needs to take notes, dude. Take notes.
Never been taken down. This guy, Malcolm Gordon, has great fucking losses, dude. Amir Albazi, 6th in the world. Su Mudaerji is like 13th in the world. Makayev is 14th in the
So
world.
if you go for 100 takedowns versus this guy,
You're getting 91 of them.
you're getting 91 of them.
It's tough.
That's a pretty good number.
Tough. Real tough. But Jake Hadley doesn't go for takedowns. That's the thing, man.
He
He wants to fucking stand and bang.
This guy's gonna lose, but I'm gonna pick him anyway. Jake Hadley.
His nickname is White Kong.
Yeah, White Kong is.
I almost want to fade him here.
Steve's picking Hadley.
Did he just text you that?
Yeah,
Did he really?
he texted the group. Yeah.
I'll pick Hadley too.
You can't add people to groups, huh? You can't do that.
What group? Yeah, so we're all taking Hadley, I guess. Cool. Minus 400. Makes fucking sense. Joanne Wood versus Luana Carolina. Luana Carolina has a 3.5-inch reach advantage, 8 years younger than Joanne Wood. Joanne Wood has been up on the top of the women's flyweight division for a fucking minute, though. Lost 4 of her last 5, including a 3-fight losing streak to great fighters, dude. Lost to Grasso, Santos, and Murphy, and lost to Jennifer Maia, and lost to Caitlin Chukagian. That's great fucking losses.
All title contenders.
60% takedown defense, 1.5 takedowns per fight. Those are good numbers. Almost 7 strikes landed per minute. That's very good. Whereas Luana Carolina, who has 82% takedown defense,
Wow.
never gotten a takedown. So this fight, I mean, Joanne Wood definitely has a wrestling advantage. Luana Carolina lost to Molly McCann.
This girl's losing.
This is the girl that got
This
knocked
girls
the fuck
losing.
out by
Yeah.
Molly McCann.
I'm picking
Hasn't
whoever.
fought in a
Who's she
year.
facing?
Joanne Wood.
Yeah.
Joanne Wood.
For-
Lock it up.
Yeah.
Does it matter that she's 8 years younger than Joanne Wood?
I don't give a shit. That girl
No,
sucks.
it don't matter.
How? What's the number? Can I lock her up, or is it outrageous?
Minus 170 for Wood. You
Lock
definitely
it
lock
up.
I'm gonna have to lock that up too.
That girl was. Oh,
I gotta look at this a little bit more. You guys are both locking Joanne Wood up.
lock it up,
Yeah.
please. Me too.
So
Gonna lock the wood up.
Locking the wood.
So we have
You gotta make yourself lock.
Carolina with an 82% takedown defense. Joanne Wood 7. She got subbed by Alexa Grasso in the first round.
Give a shit what.
She got subbed by Talia Santos in the first round. She lost by split decision to Lauren Murphy in a fight that she could have easily won. She had 40 more strikes.
What the hell is that? That made me jump out of my seat.
5 minutes of control time for one of those rounds, though. So yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, Lauren Murphy, you got lucky.
That's her nickname. That's
I know.
weird.
That's why I said that.
Okay, got it. She's been subbed 3 times in her last 5 fights, but she's going against a girl who doesn't want to go to the ground. She's going against a girl who wants to stand and bang. 3.5-inch reach advantage for Carolina. Again, 8 years younger. Joanne Wood is 37. And she got fucked up by Molly McCann.
Yeah.
Fucked up. Bad. She got fucked up so bad by Molly McCann. We thought Molly McCann was good for a second.
That's what I mean.
But fuck, dude, she's 4-2 in the UFC against some decent competitors. Priscilla Cachoeira is really good. Lupe Godinez is really good. She beat both of them by a lot. She had 3 submission attempts against Priscilla Cachoeira. This girl has some submission attempts, which is weird because she's never gone for a takedown. I'm going to fade. I'm going to go Carolina. It's probably a bad move. Joanne Wood seems like it, but I like picking some underdogs here and there. I probably shouldn't. I should probably pick Wood. I probably should pick Wood. I think she's 37. When you see chicks getting that older in years, they usually start on the decline sooner rather than later. And Joanne Wood's already lost her last 3 fights against way better competition, to be fair. Are these girls ranked? I know Joanne Wood is. I think. No? No, she's not. Never mind. Are either
Yeah.
My fucking wrist.
Are either of these girls from the UK?
Stop.
Chief.
Something's loose.
Chief. Luana Carolina is Brazilian. Joanne Wood is Scottish. Okay, so Joanne Wood has the home field advantage here too.
Do we all pick Hadley?
Yes, we all picked Hadley. Joanne Wood, minus 170 versus Luana Carolina, plus 130, I think it was, plus 145. We have Joanne Wood, lost her last 3, but against Grasso, Santos, and Murphy, great losses. 1.5 takedown average, 59% takedown defense. Almost 7 strikes landed per minute. It's very good. Versus Luana Carolina, who is the girl who got spinning elbowed by Molly McCann.
Oh, yeah.
82% takedown defense and has never gotten a takedown in the UFC.
Was Molly winning that fight
Yes.
the whole time? Yeah.
She was 85 strikes, 64 with 2 takedowns also.
Yeah, she was definitely winning that fight.
And we saw against Erin Blanchfield that Molly McCann can't fucking wrestle.
Nope.
Luana Carolina
That's the
has some
GOAT,
submission
bro.
attempts.
You're talking about the
greatest.
Eric.
Eric.
I put a ballsy statement out there that I think Erin Blanchfield gets the next title shot and beats Alexa Grasso and ends the year as the women's flyweight champion.
Very possible.
I think Shevchenko takes some time before she fights Grasso again. We have 2 locks for Wood. And we have 1 vote for Carolina.
Who voted for Carolina? Was it you?
It was your boy.
What? Really?
That was like fuck it, I'm gonna go with the underdog kind of pick. Like I think Wood's probably the right move here. I don't know. Wood is 37 years old. Carolina's 29. That number is kind of getting to me. Probably more than it should. These chicks get older and they start being poopy.
I locked the Wood up, Steve. I locked the Wood up. And Harry. We both locked.
Locking my wood up.
Yep. Gotta keep it safe.
No
bro.
one's touching my wood.
Gotta lock it up, bro. Fuck that bitch.
Cabbage. I haven't picked any fucking.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Wood too, just because of the wrestling. I am not going to lock her up though.
Heard. You got 2 more fights. Jay Herbert versus Ludwig Klein.
Ludwig.
Motherfucking German.
This is a very interesting fight.
This is an interesting fight. You got a 4.5-inch reach advantage for Jay Herbert. Jay Herbert, by the way, had a very
What's the
competitive
height?
fight.
Tuporia.
He's so much taller.
Oh yeah,
That
he did have
Tuporia
a
fight
very
was
impressive
so
fight against Tuporia until Tuporia
crazy.
knocked him the fuck out.
Yep.
Um,
And he's been training with
something interesting here though.
Leon Edwards, like in his camp.
The Black Country Banger is his nickname. I don't know about that one, bro. So he is 6'1". Ludwig Klein is 5'8". So you got a 5-inch height advantage and a 4.5-inch reach advantage for Herbert. Klein, 3 of his last 5 wins. Got submitted. Got a head kick knockout. Goes to decision. Actually, he gets quite a bit of TKOs, doesn't he? Does get a bunch of TKOs. Since coming to the UFC, though, he gets decisions. Jay Herbert lost 3 of his last 5 as well. Beat Kyle Nelson and Kama Worthy, which are 2 pretty good wins. But again, he had that fight against Ilya Tuporia that was very close. I personally have to go Jay Herbert here. He's fought Francisco Trinaldo, Kama Worthy, Ilya Tuporia, Kyle Nelson. That's more experience as well. Let's look at his actual fucking like wrestling stats and stuff.
I don't think he wrestles at all.
0 takedowns, 55% takedown defense. Klein has 1 takedown per fight, 87% takedown defense. So a little bit of a wrestling advantage here for Klein. I mean, he's the short, stockier guy. I would hope that he's somewhat of a wrestler. This dude must have power. He got a bunch of TKOs before he came into the UFC. Gone to decision his last 2 fights. Devontae Smith was a pretty good win. It's nothing crazy. Jay Herbert, to me, he's checking off all the boxes. More experience, way bigger, way longer. Has a better fight against Ilya Tuporia. I'm going Herbert here. I think I might lock him up too. What's the number? Is the number crazy?
He is plus.
He's plus 160?
Yeah.
All right, maybe I'll hold off on a lock for right now.
Whoa! You're gonna let a time out. You're gonna let a number. You're gonna let
I still gotta pick all 4 locks, bro.
dictate your lock.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm taking in everything I can.
They both have 4 losses. Technically, Klein has more fights, but they haven't been in the UFC.
Right.
I mean, I kind of do want to go Herbert here too. I mean, like, he's in his hometown.
Is Herbert British?
I think he's English. I don't know if he's British.
Well, England is part of Britain.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm
gonna go with
not what I was trying to do here. Jay Herbert is from England.
the Black Country
Ludwig
Banger.
Klein
Dude.
is Slovakian. Motherfucking Slovakian. I kind of like Klein now. Herbert 34, Klein 28.
The thing is he didn't knock anybody out in his last 3 fights. They all went to decision, where I felt like he was super close to knocking out Tuporia.
Mm-hmm.
Herbert was very close to finishing that
He
fight.
did knock out Kama Worthy in one of his last fights.
So I mean, he does have really good striking. It's definitely there.
I'm on the fence.
I am on the fence. I really
Close
am.
on the
one.
fence.
The Kyle Nelson fight. I want to see that. Kyle Nelson kind of outstruck him. Jay Herbert got more strikes on the ground, though. He had 6 minutes of control time. I don't know how it even went to the ground if they're both zeros for takedowns. No
Somebody must have
knockdowns.
tripped.
Yeah, something like that.
Both of them.
Klein started off slow. He got beat up in the first round, then won the rounds 2 and 3.
That third round's pitiful, huh?
Yeah, it is.
That's
awful.
when it went to the ground. Definitely.
8 minutes? 5 minutes?
Almost 6.
That's
Again.
interesting too.
5-inch height advantage, 4.5-inch reach advantage is big there too.
What's Herbert's takedown defense? 55%. Ugh.
Klein's is 87%.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Ugh. Damn.
You got 3.5 strikes landed per minute for Klein. You got 2.5 for Herbert. Strike accuracy, 41% for Herbert, 56% for Klein. You have the southpaw in Klein versus the orthodox and Herbert.
I don't know. That makes me want to pick Herbert.
Yeah, right. We don't have... Fuck the southpaws versus the orthodox, right? Last time we went into that spiel. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to.
They show strike defense too. Dude, we should look at more like the striking side too. Strike defense is a little bit better for Klein. I just can't get out of the fucking fact that like Jay Herbert was closer to beating Topuria than Bryce Mitchell was.
It's true.
Fuck Bryce Mitchell.
Man, this dude, I can't. Dude, we need to speak Topuria versus Ortega into existence. That fight needs to fucking happen. What are you guys saying? Flipping coins here? What are we doing?
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with whatever Steve picks because I don't know who to pick.
Son of a bitch.
Pressure.
I'm gonna go with Herbert because of the Warrior fight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with Herbert as well.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll go with Herbert too. I'd be butthurt if he won and I didn't pick him at plus money.
All right. Cool. We got one fight left. We have Miller versus Hardy here. Juliana Miller.
It's crazy. It's the second fight though.
Oh wait, is it Hardy or is
That's
it
a
Macedo?
banger of a second
Yeah.
fight. It really is. I don't know why they put it so low on the card.
Is it Miller versus Hardy or Miller versus Macedo?
I think it's Hardy. On ESPN.
Veronica Macedo unretired. Oh wait, hold on. So this was from.
That's January
This
13th.
is 2 days ago. Versus Macedo. What happened with Hardy? Versus Veronica Hardy predictions? I'm so fucking confused here. Why is there
It's got to be Hardy. I don't think it is the other girl. She must have.
all right? So that means Hardy's gonna be a late replacement.
Yeah, true, huh? Because that was announced in January.
Is he gonna tell me the fucking?
Probably not the prelims, right? Oh, yeah.
So that's another short notice.
Miller versus Macedo.
Wow, ESPN doesn't even have that.
But hold on here, because what I just read is interesting, right? Okay. Does the sportsbook have this? Yeah, it has Miller versus Macedo.
That's
Miller is minus
weird.
440.
Why do they put that, but they won't put other fights?
Right.
I don't understand.
What was the other one? Murphy versus Santos.
Yeah.
But hold on here, because what I just read, Veronica Macedo unretires to meet Juliana Miller. But this is January 13th, bro, so I don't think it is fucking short notice. Oh, come on, MMA Junkie. hung up her gloves after a March 2020 loss.
By Maliki in Brazil.
Wow.
Pulled out of 2 matchups in late 2019. It was concussion issues that led to her early retirement. Ooh.
I'm gonna go Miller here.
I am also gonna pick Miller.
Yeah.
And listen, she's minus 440, so we could throw that as a fucking lock.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want Miller? Did you
Obviously.
hear? Did you hear what we said? I mean, is that a fucking cheap? Like we settle on minus 500, right?
Yeah.
So is it like a bitch move if you go minus 440?
It's close.
I know, but it's in
Close.
there, right?
No, it is in there. I mean, you can. I wouldn't be mad about it, to be honest with you.
That's a fucking lock, bro.
It is a
This girl
lock.
retired 3 years ago due to concussion issues,
That's a
and
lock.
now she takes on the fight.
That's a lock.
Can we? I'm gonna look up some stats real quick, right? Because I'm going into this fucking blind. Juliana Miller record. She's 4-1. She has 1 win against Brogan Walker. That's not a bad win actually. Versus that would now see this. It says Veronica Hardy.
This is all fucked up, huh?
It's real fucked up. What the fuck's going on here?
If the sports book has it as that, then it's definitely that. There's no way it's Hardy. You know what I mean? Sportsbook wouldn't put a line out there with the girl not even fighting.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's Veronica Macedo and who is Hardy? Veronica Hardy.
Yeah.
2 hours ago, Veronica Hardy understands underdog status. Oh, you know what the fuck it is? I know what the fuck it is. This girl is Veronica Macedo, and then she got married. Now it's Veronica Hardy. That's what the fuck it is. Okay, all right, got it.
All right.
Got it. Because I'm thinking to myself, like, wow, they're both named Veronica. That's fucking weird.
Very strange.
Okay, all right, got it. With it now, we're cool.
Different last name.
Gotcha.
Makes
Same
Makes
chick.
a lot of fucking sense. So not a short notice fight.
Not at all. She's still getting her ass beat though.
But Veronica Hardy what? This girl retired when she was probably like 23 then. Because she's only 27.
She got what, 1 win in the UFC by armbar?
Yep. Against Polyana Viana, who is ranked now. She lost to Jillian Robertson and Andrea Lee.
She did it in a minute in the first round though.
It's tough.
That's tough.
It's tough. It's real tough. Real tough, but good.
Real good. Real good.
Real good. Can we Juliana Killer Miller? Gia, you kind of bad.
Not bad. Not bad. Not too shabby. Dude, she's fucking winning. There's no way she's losing.
So Juliana Miller is 3-1. Why? I don't know.
Why are all these fights here? Yeah.
This has got to be fucking amateur fights. Oh, grappling. Grappling fights. Okay. So Juliana Miller is a good
she's
grappler.
a grappler, yeah.
Mhm.
She gonna win.
Veronica Hardy, 6-4-1.
They're both kind of bad.
Both
Huh?
bad, man.
Ain't gonna
I
be-
hope they both win.
3 years. Miller minus 440. I mean, I'm taking Miller. We all had Miller already, so we're doing that.
Yeah.
She is. Oh, this is Hardy. Okay. Juliana Miller is also 27. 2-inch reach advantage for Miller. A little bit of a height advantage
Perfect
for Miller
day.
too.
27.
So we got 5'7" for Miller. What'd you say?
Can't complain.
Can't complain. 5'4", so 3-inch height advantage for Miller.
Damn. I really want this girl to win.
But
she's
Come on,
losing.
Hardy.
But she is fucking losing.
Hardy is Colombian. Miller is American. Yeah, okay. So
You can tell.
all right. Those are our picks. Got them all in. Now we got to go for locks. What do I want for my fucking locks, dude?
You didn't take any.
I haven't taken any. I'm going to lock. Nah. I'm going to lock up Herbert. No, I'm not. Against Klein, no, I'm not. I'm locking up Chris Duncan. And I might lock up Christian Leroy Duncan too. He's so much bigger.
We'll
10-inch
lock that
height
up.
advantage.
We'll lock that.
I'm locking up both Duncans.
Oh, excuse me.
And then Casey O'Neill versus Jennifer Maya might be a lock for me as well.
Wait, Patterson was the one with the 10-inch reach advantage,
Was
wasn't
he?
Yeah. I think so.
Patterson
That's why
was
I
the one
locked
with,
him up.
Yeah, Patterson's the one with the 10-inch.
Yeah. He's the 10-incher.
He's the. What was Christian Leroy Duncan? I just like that name.
Leroy.
Christian Leroy Duncan fighting
I don't know.
against Dusko Todorovic. He is way bigger than Todorovic, but you're right. I don't want to lock that up.
Well, if you won't, I will. We'll lock it up.
You're locking up Duncan?
Oh, yeah.
The second Duncan?
The second Duncan. Or the first Duncan. The first Duncan that's going to fight.
The first Duncan's minus 110. This one's like plus.
Well, this
minus
Duncan's going to
240.
fight before that Duncan. So this guy's the first Duncan.
Yeah. Yes, he is.
There's a lot of Duncan.
There is a lot.
There's a lot of Duncan. There's a
Um,
lot of Duncan going on.
shit, man.
I might lock up.
I think I'm
Eeny,
gonna
meeny,
lock
money,
up
mo.
Miller.
I'm going to lock up Gunnar Nelson.
You're locking up Gunnar Nelson. Okay.
Yeah.
That's your 4.
Yeah.
I have no main card locks right now. I need to, right? I need to pick a main card lock.
Oh my God, you're locking up Gunnar Nelson. Jesus Christ.
Locking
It's
him
Brian
up.
Barberena.
Locking him up.
Hmm.
Do I want to lock up Kamaru Usman or Casey O'Neill?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know.
I'm
know
gonna
what?
lock
You
up
know what?
Murphy.
I'm
trying to
also
think of this
gonna
one.
lock up Murphy. I've been
I'm locking up
thinking that.
O'Neill.
What
You guys are both locking up Murphy
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
against Santos.
Yeah.
That's 4 for you, Steve.
Yep.
That's 3 for you, Harry.
I don't
Guard,
know.
you need one more.
No, I don't. You said I had 4.
Oh, you have Usman. I didn't see Usman yet. Okay.
Mhm.
So me and Harry just need one. Do I want to lock up Usman, man?
What is this? This is so crazy.
You know what? Yeah, I do. I'm locking up Usman.
I'm gonna go with Patterson.
Damn, me and Harry got very similar locks.
Murphy, Patterson. You took Vittori. You locked up Vittori.
I
You
did.
ballsy motherfucker.
I got balls.
You got Joanne
Or
Wood.
do I want to take Delete?
Do I want to take Wood over Carolina, man?
No, not
No, I'm gonna fucking stay with it. Fuck it. You're thinking about locking up the leads? Eh?
No, I just
That would be a tough lock, bro.
Yeah.
That'd be an impressive one.
Tough
If
but
you
good.
hit that, that would definitely be
Tough but good.
impressive.
Do.
Fuck it, lock him up. Either one of us is winning.
That's true.
That's a good point.
Hmm.
We've never had that locks against each other. Oh, I guess we have when we picked fucking main events.
I
Had
think
to be
so, yeah.
I locked up Volkanovski. You guys locked up Makachev.
I also locked up Eric Blanchfield.
We had a very, very good pay-per-view last time. 9-5 for me and Harry were the worst records. It's a lot better than 4-9 last week.
6-7.
All right, Harry, you're still looking at it a little bit. You want some more time?
No, I'm good.
You totally can, man. I'm just asking.
I'm good.
All right, cool. 3 of us locked up Patterson. Garv is the only one that didn't. Other than that, there's not a whole lot of fucking. You guys both locked up Murphy and Fazeev. We don't have a whole lot of similar locks this card.
No, they're all different.
Patterson's the one, man. Patterson's the one that we are.
We all need.
Yeah, we need him. And then Usman is also locked for me and Garv.
That is a scary
I'm not too
lock.
scared by it, man. I think
I know
Kamara's
you're
gonna come
not.
out there and
That
be
is a
impressive.
scary lock. I'm telling you.
All right, so that's UFC 286 picks. Good times. UFC 286 is going to go live 1 o'clock Eastern time on Saturday. Hope everybody put some bets in, win some money. Hope the fucking sports book comes out with methods for a goddamn change so we can make some money off of it.
Also, FanDuel,
And FanDuel.
Come on,
Oh,
baby.
we might have to go on FanDuel, huh?
you got to get it this
Yeah.
weekend.
Oh, I have it. I just haven't, like,
Did you make a $5 bet yet?
I don't think so. Do you get like
200 beans for free?
Oh, bro.
Bro,
Bro.
it's a no-brainer.
Okay, so, real quick, I made an announcement yesterday that was false.
It's not a no-brainer. It's called
Miles Sanders.
degenerate.
Yeah, I
Not
told
signed with the
that.
Patriots,
That's what
he
it's
signed
called.
with the Panthers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah, you
made a
did.
big mess
Yeah.
up.
The Colts have just signed a quarterback.
Gardner Minshew.
Gardner Minshew, man. Woo! Woo! Fucking
Oh my
Super Bowl,
God.
here we come.
Oh my god, you guys aren't gonna make the playoffs again. Oh jeez.
Bro,
You guys
that
are
is
gonna-
so pathetic, bro.
Like less than 6 wins. I'm calling it, dude. You guys
I will
are gonna
take that bet.
stink it
I
up.
will take that bet.
3 or 2.
Really? You will?
Oh, over 6 wins? Fuck yeah. I will.
Over 6? You're not.
Wait, are you giving me 5.5 or 6.5?
I'm giving you 6.5. Not 5. 6.5.
So 7
Say
and 9.
6 on the dot.
Let's
You are
see.
going to win 6 on the dot.
Division's not bad. Titans are on the decline. Jags are on the up. Texans will probably get Bryce Young. They'll be all right. They won't be good, but they'll be all right.
You're gonna go 1-1 versus the Texans.
I'll take fucking. That's better than last year. We went 0-2.
You
against
might
them.
go 0-2,
You
bro.
might go 0-2.
I'll
Yeah.
go over 6.5. I'll go over 6.5.
Bet you 1,000.
All right,
No.
we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna go watch some college
USDA.
basketball. I'm gonna get a little update before we go. We got any changes going on here?
Any more upsets?
I'm gonna leave it the way it is for me.
Eagles reached $42 million extension with Darius Slay. Damn.
Yeah, they were gonna cut him.
Yeah, I know. They didn't want to cut him. They didn't want to fucking sign him. He must have gave him they must have not given him a lot of guaranteed money. Auburn's gonna beat Iowa. It sucks.
I took them actually.
Texas is kicking the shit out of Colgate. All right, so I started off pretty well with my bracket. Not finishing well. All right, that's going to do it for us. UFC 286 this weekend. Everybody have a good